Dr. Eve here. Hope all is well. Happy Thanksgiving, guys. I am coming to you today to tell you about how I cut costs this Thanksgiving. If you are not preserving, freeze drying, building a pantry, or any of those things, then this could be reasons why you couldn't cut costs this year or, had to pay so much more. So I'm super excited. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Dr. Eve, and on my channel, we talk about all things living well and building a strong home economy from the soil up. All right. And so I was doing something today, and I want to share with y'all because I was telling my husband, I've been trying to train him, teach him about how to reconstitute freeze dried food. And so, one of the things that I want to share with you is some of the tips that is getting me through the Thanksgiving meal without paying much money at all. Number one, I like to can during the holidays or man-made holidays. So, baby, if it's turkey time, I'm cooking a lot of turkey and I'm freeze drying it. Well, let me show you. So, I'm taking out, while I have a turkey that's for the family today, I also have freeze dried turkey that's coming out of this freeze dryer that I'm about to bag up, okay? So this is some turkey that I freeze dried because I said I cook multiple ones. So we're going to start with that. Why this helps me to minimize my costs. And what is it doing for my pantry? What is it doing for my budget? So now I have 4 trays, which I have bagged up 16 bags of turkey. 16 bags of freeze-dried turkey. That's number one, okay? The next thing is I freeze-dried last year lots and lots of green peppers and celery and tons of things, as you can see right there. Tons of freeze-dried food, all right? And so what that does is it allows me to cut my costs. It allows me to cut my costs because now I didn't have to work hard either, because now all I did was reconstitute my celery, my green peppers for my stuffing, my homemade stuffing that I'm about to make. So that's number two of how you can cut your costs. So not only do I have freeze-dried turkey because they're selling the turkeys cheap, so I bought a bunch of turkey and cooked up a bunch of turkey, but now I have turkey for my pantry. So I have turkey for my pantry. I've got so right now I'm freeze drying everything I can freeze dry. And I'm able, because I have a pantry, I was able to go downstairs and get relish for my potato salad. And I was able to make cranberries because cranberries are on sale right now. So I then canned up 22 cans of cranberry juice. You see that? I then cranberry juice. Not only that, but because it's tomato season, this is how I cut costs, y'all. This is how you could do it too. Then, thank you. And now here's my can. Look, this is my broth, bone broth from the turkey that I made. The freeze dried turkey that you saw over there. This is the bone broth that's gonna go on my shelf for good health, right? Not just that, but we had tomatoes. We had a lot of tomatoes. So what did I do? I made some good old marinara sauce, right? Good old marinara sauce. This is going to last me a year because I don't buy much of it, but I love marinara sauce for my taco chips. So this is a good snack. Won't have to buy that, okay? What are some other tips? What are some other things that help me to save costs? Herbs, all of my herbs. All of my herbs that I preserved from the garden are also a life-saving. Why? Because I don't have to go to the store and buy it. I can get what I have for fresh that I grew and preserved right here. Grew and preserved myself, okay? So that's another benefit. The other benefit is, let me show y'all. because this is what Thanksgiving should be like. It should not be stressful. It should not be where am I going to eat. It should not be where my food going to come from. Your food is going to come from you making sure that your family is good. It's going to come from you making sure that you have what you need, right? That you grow your own food. You got broccoli, you got cauliflower, you got greens, you got herbs, you got pot, you got whatever you want. You got potatoes, you got things that are, you got things. And so it is important for us. Now, that's how I saved on Thanksgiving, because I am so grateful to God who really pricked my heart and told me to prepare for my family. In 2020, he told me to prepare for my family, prepare to make sure that we had more than enough, not just for us, but that we had enough to feed other people, right? Now, the other thing that God showed me was, baby, I don't know none of, as a matter of fact, I really am not a pet person, but he told me to go get some chickens. I bought my grandbaby some chickens, and they have been producing my eggs. So let me show you something. So how did I reduce my costs for Thanksgiving? By having my own eggs for my egg salad, okay? By having my own little chickie eggs to put in that pot over there to preserve for my potato salad. Okay, so when we talk about having your own greens, right? My greens is simmering in my crock pot. Why? Because they're mine, right? So it's really, really important when we think about cost saving. Yes, please get you some chickens, baby, because mine are not laying as much right now, and that's okay because I got about 3 months of eggs in my refrigerator. So I'm good, right? And I can dry those. I can freeze dry them because why? I have a freeze dryer. Why? Because I learned that I had to take care of my family. I'm responsible for them. I'm responsible for making sure that they eat, right? And so I have dedicated myself to not only doing what I think is good for my family, but I am committed to teaching others how to do this thing, right? Because it's not just about us. We are a community of people. We are people we can get right here on this live stream, and I can tell you how I'm reconstituting these onions and these peppers, because this is celery and peppers, okay? They're reconstituting out of the jar. So when you are reconstituting something, if it's cold, this was a raw, cold vegetable. So all I had to do was put that freeze-dried celery in a bowl, right? And then put some cold water on it and look at it. It's getting all of its water back. It's going to taste just as fresh as the day I cut it up. So are those green peppers, such as life, right? So what I want you all to begin to do is think about, this is harvest season, right? But what I really want y'all to begin to do going forward is figuring out, what can you do? What is it that you can learn, that you can begin the process of making sure, and this is not about going back in time. Well, going back in time is what our folks did to take care of people. So we now, because we are a people who have become so convenient, right? We just automatically, our children believe that our food comes from grocery stores. They believe that it comes from grocery stores. When it comes from the ground, it comes from farms, it comes from people who put in hardcore work, right? So we cannot miss the importance of teaching our young people. My grandbabies, they come here and they pick their berries and they want to eat everything they can see because grandma grew it, right? So when they come here in the backyard farm, they're looking to what do grandma have that I can enjoy right off the tree, right? So it's really important that we begin to think about what's next for you. What's next for preparing for your family? Have you considered a pantry? Have you considered that turkey that you're cooking right now? Look, The turkey that you're cooking right now can become your bone broth. And here's how you do that. This is a lesson that I want you to take away. If you don't take away nothing else, do not throw that turkey scrapings and juice away. You put it into a pot. Let me show you, because this is medicine. I want y'all to be on this thing, okay? This is medicine, and I'm going to bring you to light about something. You see this here? This is called bone broth. This is the turkey scraps. This is all the turkey, all that good juice. Some of it's gonna become gravy, and some of it is just gonna leave here. When I'm gonna take these bones are cooking down. These bones are cooking down, and they're gonna literally. The bones will be for the chickens, but baby, this good stock right here is gonna get stocked on my shelves. Do you understand me? So I think that when you go, this has been cooking for 72 hours. It's gonna be so rich and good, right? And so when I take my turkey today and I finish up cooking for them today, and the last turkey that I'm cooking for the last few days, I've been cooking turkeys all week. I'm gonna put the bones in there. I'm gonna put the scraps in there because the turkey's clean. You put it in there, and that's how you get your bone broth. I am literally using bone broth from last year. Let me show you. Bone broth from last year to season my collards. Turkey bone broth, okay? So we can minimize our having to go to these stores. We can minimize and reduce our budgets when we take advantage of the season, right? You want to take advantage of the season. If it's turkey season, baby, then cook you some turkeys. Lots of them, okay? Because that turkey got a whole 360-degree life. Cook him, clean him up good, cook it up good, right? Clean it out good, cook it. Eat you a little bit of it because people get tired. It's going to be nice and moist. Then you're going to take it and shred it down. You're going to make maybe a meal or two for the next couple of days, some turkey salad and maybe a couple slices of turkey breast for another dinner. Then you're going to put the rest of it and you're going to put it in the pot, right? You can make soup out of it. You want to put the scrapings from the pan inside that pot over there with some water and make you some good old bone broth. Why? Because that's that good medicine, y'all. That's because it's full of onions and all kinds of seasonings and herbs that the body really does need, right? When we are trying to heal ourselves in the winter from colds and things like that. If you want to make some soup, you can pull that stock off your shelf. You make it shelf stable. Get you a good old. Right. You see what I'm saying? All that juice will help it will help when you are sick. You hear me? And so I'm a super excited mom about building my economy over here. And that's what this channel is all about. Living well and building a strong home economy from the soil up. So I want you to get into it, people. Get into what's possible for you this Thanksgiving. Get into what's going to be possible for you for Christmas. What's going to be possible for you for years to come, holidays aside. But what is your home going to look like? What's your shelves going to look like? What's your kitchen? What's your pantry what are these things going to look like for you and your family? Go forward. Make sure that you are thinking about what's in season, because that's going to be the cheapest. Baby, them hams and steaks steaks is not on sale right now. Leave them in the store. Okay? Leave them in the store. All right? Yes, I wanted to make sure that I show the folks what's happening, because this is what reducing my costs in Thanksgiving looks like. I was able to go to the shelf. I was able to go into the jars. I was able to go into the pantry. I have butter that I literally froze from last year because it was 99 cents. Before things started going up, I said, well, let me get 25 of those and freeze them. That's when I go to the store, I'm going to the store to see what's on sale, because baby, that's what I'm stocking up on. That's what I'm stocking up on, because that is how we minimize That's how we minimize. You know you can freeze dry butter too. You can freeze dry, baby, and reconstitute it. All of it. The butter, your vegetables. I might add some green powder pills this year, like some greens in some powdered capsules that I can take every day to make sure I get my vitamins. When your shopping list only has 1 to 2 things on that, it puts a smile. And I'm telling you, and I'm telling you, it does. You hear me? Your sweet potatoes can be grown in the ground. You know, I grew sweet potatoes grown. All of the things that we people got on their menus for today can be grown. You can make your own bread. You can make your own bread, right? So I'm excited this year. I just want to give thanks to God Almighty, who is my keeper, who all glory goes to him for the warnings, for, obedience, for giving me the stamina to have obedience to listen to him. Because Noah didn't think he needed an ark until he did. I'm trying to tell you people, he didn't know he needed an ark until he did. So when God is giving us instructions on about things, then we got to get rid of the noise of what the people are saying. They say they're not going to go back to the soil. Baby, I'm digging this whole yard up. Because what you're not going to do is have me paying for somebody to come cut some grass when I can grow some food. I am getting rid of all of this grass. Pay for what? I'm paying to put some food in the ground. When I go to the grocery store, I'm going to the plant store. That's my shop. That's my grocery store. Okay. Because then once I have it, then I got those seeds and I don't have to go back to the grocery store anymore. I need y'all to pick up what I'm putting down over here. Okay. Because this stuff is important. It really did gave us salvation. I mean, Jesus the Christ. My Father in heaven, he gets all the glory for all the resources that he gives us to help take care of this good earth that he told us to take care of. He said, cultivate it. He set us in the garden, y'all. We ain't supposed to be hungry. People, we not supposed to be hungry. And if you don't have a yard to grow in, get you some bags. Like you just saw them bags out there. Let me show you one more time. Because guess what these bags can do? And here, this is how radical I am about this here garden. Let me show you something. Because, baby, if I had to leave here today or tomorrow, right, I would back a truck up to every single bag I got out here and put it on a truck. My garden goes too. Do you understand me? Do you understand that you can make a mobile garden, that all this is mobile? You can put it on a truck and take it with you. All of this. This is all mobile. Every single bag out here, I can put it on a truck and take it with me. Every single bag that I'm preparing, every single basket that I'm preparing, everything is mobile. All of this. All of this is mobile, y'all. I need y'all to understand. Pick up what I'm putting down. Put some seeds in the ground or in a bag. Do you see what? I need y'all to see this broccoli over here. Okay? Your bag garden is mobile. Your bag garden. Make a bag garden. Less than 50 square feet of space. Less than 50 square feet of space. The thing is, don't try to grow you got to grow what you can grow in your zone, and you have to grow at the right time, right? Are they the bags that have Velcro on them that make it easy to plant? Well, these just have handles on them. These don't have you just put a seed in, put some soil in there. You put some soil, you amend the soil, you put some vitamins in the soil. My chicken compost. In the preparation bags, okay? Let it sit for 6 months. But in the ones you don't want to put those in your initial garden because that has to sit for 6 months. But there is definitely a process. But your leaves from your trees, your soil, all the things, y'all. All the things. God gave us all these trees. All them trees out there dropping leaves right now. You know what people doing with them? And putting them in bags and throwing them in the trash. I'm like, that is liquid gold. I go through the neighborhood and pick up all the leaves. and the hay, the pine straw and everything else. We better get into it, okay? Y'all get into it. Y'all get into it, okay? All of it's fertilizer. You can make fertilizer out of weeds. If weeds can grow, if weeds grow all over your yard, then you better put them weeds inside some water and make you some weed tea, okay? Because baby, they growing everywhere. You make organic green tea and put it in your garden. Okay? So I'm excited to share what I've learned, and I'm even more excited for those of you who are here and on this channel and would also like to reduce your budgets. Keep showing up. Thank you so much, Bloodstained Believer, because that's exactly what God has called me to do. One person at a time. Touch one life, and you could touch millions. Every time I open my camera, I ask God for one. Just give me one, God, and I will tell them about you. I will tell them about your goodness. I will tell them what you've told me and how to prepare. Noah didn't believe until he didn't know he needed an ark until he did. So I want you to if you take nothing else away from here today, remember what God is trying to tell you. You know that's what you heard. All right? You know that's what you heard. And remember that these days are likened unto the days of Noah. And Noah didn't know he needed an ark until he did. The thing is, he was obedient. Be ye obedient to God on today, okay? Cut out the noise around you. Listen to the still small spirit that God is sharing with you, and be on assignment. Get watchmen, get on your assignments, because you are called to help somebody. Each of us is called, got people attached to our destiny. Because why? We are problem solvers. He designed us on purpose to solve the world's biggest problems. But when we sit back and question the talents that he's given us, meaning each of us are different with all these amazing talents, yet we don't use them, remember the parable of the talents. Remember that. He was not pleased at all about it, because he called us to do a thing. And when we don't do it, he's going to find somebody else to do it. And then we will be like the branch that does not produce the fruit. You know what he does to the branch that doesn't produce fruit? The branch is pruned and then thrown into the fire. I need y'all to catch that, okay? The branch gets pruned because it doesn't produce. And it's thrown, it's no longer good for anything except firewood. I need y'all to catch that. All right, that's all I got today. Happy Thanksgiving, good people. I hope you enjoyed the message. Go and have the most amazing day. And whatever you do, don't you let anyone get in the way on building your strong home economy and becoming who God has called you to become. Until next time, I'm Dr. Eve. Happy Thanksgiving.